Hi everyone, this is Dr. Susaye Rattigan from Thrive Behavioral Health, and this is part 10 of Healing After the Storm. All right, we've come a long way together, and today we're closing this journey with something powerful: hope and rebuilding together. Right? Now, hope is not the denial of pain. Hope is the quiet, steady belief that even after deep loss, that rebuilding is possible inside of us and around us. And today's tool is future visioning. I love this tool, one of my favorite tools for moving forward, right? And planning for moving forward. But before we look forward, let's honor the work that we've done. Because over the past 9 or so videos, we've touched on a lot, right? Let me just do a quick recap. So for these past videos, you've learned how to ground yourself when your body still felt like the storm was happening. You've learned how to notice your stress signals and to soften them gently, how to anchor yourself during panic and flashbacks. You've learned to find calm even when resources are low. You never know when lights or water or anything is coming, but being able to be calm in spite of it. You've learned to release tension from our body that's carrying too much. We've learned to hold our own grief with compassion. We've learned to turn guilt into purpose and service. And we've learned to support your children's healing and hold space for each other with gentleness and strength. It sounds like a lot. You've done a lot. Now, every one of these tools is a step toward rebuilding, not just houses and roads, but hearts and minds and communities, right? So now we're going to move into future visioning, right, which is our final tool in this series. I love future visioning again because it's a tool for hope and optimism in my perspective. And generally, it's a positive tool in the way of moving forward. You can use it for anything that you're wanting to move forward in, for your job, but particularly in this circumstance, it's good to hold that hope and optimism in our minds, even when things around us do not look so hopeful or optimistic. Right? Okay, so let's get started. If you can, I want you to close your eyes gently. Just close your eyes. I want you to imagine your community months from now. Not perfect, but healing. Picture the roads cleared, electricity restored, the internet restored, um, supermarkets up and running again, schools up and running, kids in their uniform, the sounds of hammers rebuilding instead of winds destroying. I want you to picture your children and other children in the community running, riding their bikes or scooters, or picture your neighbors calling out across the yard like they used to. Yo, you're good, the way Jamaicans always do. Now I want you to picture yourself there in the middle, living your life steady, grounded, wiser, carrying the lessons that you've learned through the storm. See yourself using the tools, grounding yourself when fear flares up, reaching out when someone is struggling again, holding space for your loved ones, holding space for your neighbors, helping your child to feel safe, releasing the stress from your body instead of holding it tight, offering kindness, even when your own heart is still tender and still aching and all is not resolved, right? Hope does not erase what happened. It's not a temporary cover or fix. It's not a panacea. Hope tells us what's still possible, right? It helps us to hold the possibility in our mind as we continue to work towards it, right? Step by step, story by story, hand by hand. We are rebuilding, right? That's our goal. That's what we're doing. We're rebuilding. And we're going to continue to grow. We're going to continue to change, and we're going to continue to love each other the way that we used to. And just a little bit more, a little bit stronger, a little bit more connected, a little bit more aware of the other person, of the other person's humanity, of how much we mean to each other, just how much Jamaica means to us, of how much our lives mean to us, right? Whereas nobody wanted a storm, sometimes storms can come to remind us of what's valuable to us, of how, although our things might seem simple, that it doesn't mean much, it doesn't look like much, that that stability and that constancy helps to keep us safe. It helps to keep us strong. It helps to keep us going. Right? Healing doesn't happen all at once. So this is just one small step towards healing. But what's important is that it happens by choice, right? So we have to choose breath by breath, day by day, moment by moment to continue to move forward. And as we do, as we move forward, I want you to remember this. Remember that you're strong. Remember that Jamaica is strong, that we will get through this, that we will thrive, that we will grow, that we will be better and stronger than we were before. As we move forward, remember, you survived, right? You mattered before the storm and you matter after. You are part of a big group of people who are resilient and who are strong, who are hardworking. We will rise again. Thank you so much for joining me in this series. Thank you for staying through the 10 or so videos. Thank you for practicing. Thank you for working at being a better you, right? That's the goal here. And the only way that Jamaica survives and gets better is if we all try our best to be a little bit better and to help each other and to work at it, honestly. So it's a pleasure to bring this series to you. I hope it's been helpful, and share it with other people who might need it, might need just a little bit of optimism, a little bit of tools here and there. And I'll see you around. All right? Take care.